Don't
All right,
worry.
Rachel, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine. So,
When last we left our heroes.
you guys have survived the attack. Um, the buildings on the north side of town are kind of in shambles. There were quite a few fires lit by those magmans running around. The citizens are out trying to put those fires out. They've mostly contained the flames, and they're just kind of smoking, smoldering still. And you are going to be approached by your surviving NPC companions. You guys lost Othavir, the harness maker, and Narth Tezrin, the co-proprietor of the Lion's Shield Coster here.
Are you kidding me? That Lion's Shield Coster
It's a curse, I tell you.
is cursed.
Are we supposed to have a map up right now?
No,
Okay.
you don't need a map.
Theater of the
So
mind.
he left behind that the woman that you guys had initially come to give the news to, so she'll be running Lion's Shield Coster now. But... So the Lord Protector, Dorathra, is going to come and talk to you guys. She expresses her concern that fire giants would come this far into the Desserin Valley without any kind of warning.
Oh no.
She says normally she gets word of such,
Movements.
important events, such relevant things. She'll let you guys know now that you guys have helped defend the town. She trusts you a little bit more. She'll tell you she's actually a member of the Harpers.
I knew it. I say that at her.
And she would like to enlist your help. She wants to make sure that the Harpers are aware of the situation and how serious things are becoming.
Situation, all right.
So she is going to hand you a platinum badge with
I grab it.
the three boars charging forward. It's the insignia of the town. And she's going to ask that you guys travel east along the Evermore Way to Everland. Go to Danavar's house and speak to the proprietor there, Dral Filev.
Hang on a second. East Everland, Danathar's house, and what's the name?
It is Dral Filev.
Okay.
She tells you to give him the badge.
Okay.
So that he'll know that you were sent by me.
Oh, I thought you meant give it to Clarius right now. Never mind. It's mine.
No.
You can hold it for now.
Give the badge to Dral. He's a one-eyed half-orc. Let him know what happened here. Relay the news. He'll ensure that the information is passed appropriately to the rest of the organization.
We will do it.
What was her name again?
Her name is Dorathra Chandrel. Still in the combat tracker, if you wanted to look at it. She thanks you guys for your help again, and then she says that she needs to ensure that the entire militia is put on high alert in case the fire giants return.
Well, hopefully they don't have word that their army has failed, which is why we were trying to be so diligent in murdering them all.
she appreciates the effort, so she's going to excuse herself to go and do about her duties.
Don't forget to heal up the holes.
Heal up the holes.
Well, she got beat to shit, didn't she?
Yeah,
She was staggering.
She took some poundings. She says time for that later. And then Dars Helgar is going to approach you next. So he's going to tell you that he's again going to express his appreciation for your guys' assistance. He says, I'm not sure the town would have survived without your brave party.
That bloody wizard could come out of his tower and do something. It might have gone easier.
Yeah, he doesn't usually concern himself with anything.
I might have concerned myself with
Outside
a
of his
fire
mansion.
giant knocking his tower over. Maybe we should have let it.
Clearly didn't knock his tower over. He's going to tell you. He's going to tell you that recently he received a visit from an old acquaintance from Mirabar that told him an interesting tale. This merchant saw a dwarf cleaning the stables in Xantharl's Keep, which is a fortified village on the Long Road. So he later recognized that dwarf from a wanted poster he saw traveling south through Longsaddle. His friend is sure that the dwarf he saw is a wanted brigand known as the Weevil. According to the wanted poster, whoever delivers him alive to the authorities in Mirabar can collect a reward of 5,000 gold. He says, seeing as how you guys handled yourself here, I think you'll have no problems bringing that brigand to justice, and the gold might do you some good. He says, I briefly entertained the idea of going after the Weevil myself, but I'm getting a little too old for these things. So,
Well, thank you
figured
for
I'd
that
offer it to you
tidbit.
guys as a thank you.
Much appreciated.
And then he is going to get back to his business.
It's been so long I've forgotten Raven's accent. I was about to say Kalari. I don't know why. Or Khaleesi? That's what I was going to say. Who's Khaleesi? Game of Thrones. What?
Yes, Game
Why?
of Thrones.
Why is that in my head? Go away.
How is that
Because
ever
she
not in
brought
your head?
them.
So, Urgala Meltimer is going to approach next. She was the proprietor of the North Shield House.
Oh yeah, the Giant Slayer. Or one of them.
She was the retired adventurer. She is, again, same as the previous people, going to thank you for your guys' assistance. She says we would have been in trouble without you guys. And she is going to tell you guys that one of her former adventuring companions, Harthos Zymorvin, had a Giant Slayer greatsword.
Do tell.
She says the last time I spoke with him, he was living in Zymorvin Hall, which is his ancestral keep on the Ralvin Road, which is northwest of Silvery Moon.
You got that, Clarius?
Yes.
taking notes
I'm
on-
angrily typing, so
Oh yeah, I'm typing stuff in the log page on my character sheet.
that's what I'm doing too. I have a notes area. We all have notes area, so I'm typing in notes.
So
Can you spell Zymorvin Hall? Or Zymorven?
Zymorven.
I was really close. On Ralvin Road, Ralvin.
Rauvin. Ralvin.
Ah, Ralvin. And then Parthos Zenorvan.
Harthos, yeah, Harthos.
Got that.
Zymorven.
Zenorvan, Zin.
Zymorven.
Oh yeah, God, that makes sense.
It's his ancestral keep.
Okay.
So she tells you guys he is a wealthy knight, and she says if you seek him out and mention her name and explain what you guys did for us here and that I sent you to him, let him know that I think you guys can put it to much needed use. I think he'll be willing to part with it. Clearly there's a need for a weapon such as that during these times.
What does she run again?
The North Shield House, that's the little...
the inn that we stayed at.
Yeah, the modest inn.
Got it.
North of the little pond.
And was Dars a business owner?
Dars Helgar? He
Smith,
was
isn't he?
the camp... No, he was the campground caretaker of the North Caravan campground.
Oh, okay.
So he lives in the little shed. Little small, I shouldn't say shed. Small little house north of the Lion's Shield Coster. The Lion's Share. So he runs the little campground. He actually runs all the campgrounds. He's kind of the groundskeeper. So, Urgala's going to go back to her, and last will be Gelrin, who was the blacksmith.
Whoa.
Hmm?
He's still naked.
Oh.
You were waiting for that moment where you you were just waiting.
No need to be jealous.
Are you okay? Actual spit take?
Yeah.
You didn't get anything on your keyboard, did you?
No, it's just all in my nose, thank you.
Dapper, can you make a highlight of that, please?
So, Gelrin is going to hand you guys a letter
Where was he?
that he has written out.
I'll take it.
Where was he keeping it?
I'm not gonna ask where he keeps it.
You guys are right next to his shop.
Okay. Sorry. We're good.
So he is going to hand you this letter and tell you guys that you should go and present it to King Morin or Queen Tithmel if you're ever in Citadel Felbar. He says it's a letter commending your guys' efforts here and your bravery. And if you present that to the King and Queen, if you're in that citadel, they should show you generous hospitality.
Sweet.
Morin, Morin, and Queen Tithel.
2 N's.
Okay.
And Tithmel.
Ah, so it's Morin.
In Citadel Felbar.
Fel, Felbarr.
Okay. I just needed the second R. Good.
Well, I downed that root beer fast. Fuck.
And then he's going to say, "Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go find some rags to put on."
Indeed.
Yes, please.
I close my eyes very tightly as he walks away.
You get the full moon. Nice
No,
pale
no.
dwarf.
Pale,
Luckily
hairy
we have-
dwarfess.
Luckily, there's no lycanthropes within the group.
That took me a sec. Hi, LT. Where you been hiding?
All right, so you guys have your 4 quests. You're welcome to stay over at the North Shield House if you guys wanted to spend the night here, or you can head out wherever you would like.
Probably spend the night here to
Can I have a
recover.
world map, please?
Like the whole world?
The area, region?
Yeah.
Because we got lots of names of places, and I have no idea where they are in relation to Tribor.
Where was the brigand?
Yes, that was my thought. Long Saddle?
Hang on. Xantharl's Keep.
Where the heck is Xantharl's Keep?
Yeah, I can't.
That's not on the map.
It's by Long Saddle, which is north of us.
We had other things to do in Long Saddle too, didn't we? Isn't our primary mission to go to Long Saddle to deliver this little signet?
No. That's in Everland. Which is east of us. And then Silvery Moon and Citadel Felbar is also east of us. And then we need to find near Silvery Moon, which is also east of us.
Yep.
Mhm.
Just south of Citadel Felbar.
So we could go to Long Saddle and take care of that one, and then we could head east and take care of all the eastern ones.
That works for me.
5,000 gold would go far in Dwarven Citadel. For
Indeed.
5,000 gold would go far anywhere.
And Silvery Moon, we would probably have likely a good shot at finding some things there.
It is just silver.
Oh, I guess we have to go to Mirabar to collect the reward, though. Where's Mirabar?
North of Long Saddle.
Further north.
Shit.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Through the crags.
Ah, the crags.
Not that I have any idea what those are.
That takes me back.
They're just little things on the map.
You keep scrolling out and be like, ooh, Baldur's Gate. Ooh, Neverwinter.
Okay, so
Ooh,
important
Icewind Dale.
stuff. Important stuff. We need to search all of these slain enemies and stuff.
Mhm.
Yes, looting.
I'm looking forward to looting the ones that were in that cloud. I don't even want to know what happened to them.
So there were 2 fire giants, 5 orogs,
At least.
and then like 12 magmen-ish, and then the orcs on the axe beaks. I can't remember, was there 5 or 6 of those?
5 or 6, I don't remember.
DM?
There were 6 of those.
So 6 orcs on axe beak, Was it 5 Orogs or 6?
5.
Two fire giants, and then how many magmen?
12 total.
Is that everybody? I think so. All right. So Wee's searching them.
Did you guys? I forget. Did you kill either of the fire giants?
We killed both
Yeah,
of
we
them.
killed them both.
No
Did you?
one escaped. Yeah, we
Yes.
did.
Damn Skippy. I was the roadblock.
Hilarious. Jumped in front of us like, I got this. Smoosh.
Thud. Dead. Unconscious.
It stopped him, didn't it?
It did indeed. I got killing blow.
Sir Speed Bump.
That's right.
Sir Flimsy Wall.
All right. So you guys find a bag on one of the giants that has a painted rocking horse and 2 pairs of giant's sandals in them.
Playground out of that.
Sweet.
We
Any
should
idea what
totally
big
do
feet?
that. Go set it up in town somewhere. Just leave it.
That's a good idea.
And you guys find a large 4-foot-long rod of metal on one of the giants. It's what he was
Sweet.
carrying.
I'll put that in the party loot.
I'll drag it over. It has 2 prongs on one end and then a molded grip on the other end.
So it's like a trident? No.
Not really.
So it looks like a cattle prod or like a really big steak fork.
Kind of, yeah. Like a tuning fork, but not as long of prongs.
Okay.
Oh, okay, okay.
Are they sharp prongs or are they just blunt prongs?
No, they're just blunt.
Okay.
That
And you
persists.
guys also find on one of the giants, they were wearing a giant-sized pendant with a huge red gemstone.
Huge red gemstones are good.
We're going to need to start getting some stuff identified sometime.
Yeah, well, guess who I know isn't going to identify anything?
And you also managed to find 100 gold pieces on the giants.
Woot.
Woot!
Sweet.
They each had weapons, like giant-sized weapons. So a great sword
Sweet.
and giant-sized plate armor that's going to be pretty damn big and heavy.
I
Okay.
think we may have gift for blacksmith.
That's what I was thinking. I was gonna.
Gifts?
If
That
we
thing
could
does not deserve gifts.
have him
Perhaps
melt down the
trades
medallions and
for,
fry the
Yeah,
gemstones
I think it's trade fodder.
equipment.
Yes. Braid.
That was. I did not mean I was giving to it for free. That does not compute.
Now, to be fair, they did help, but they were protecting their own town, I guess. So
We
The
helped.
orcs each would have had a great axe and a few javelins and hide armor on them.
okay, we'll take all
6
that.
of them. The Orogs, the 5 of them, are wearing plate armor,
Hallelujah!
and they all have great axes and a few javelins each.
Upgrade.
Anyone else wear plate?
Just me.
Ding. Now you are actually Dinner Bell.
Now I am wearing shiny plate. Well, it might not be shiny. I don't know, but
You smell pretty bad when you put it on.
that's fine. We'll take it. I still look damn good.
I'll spend time helping Clarius remove all the the finger bones and skull bones and various other bones that an orc would decorate its armor with.
Yeah, we'll get it clean.
But he has to polish his own damn boots.
That's fine. All right, so the hide's worthless. So we got 5 plate, 11 great axes, 2 great swords.
2 giant greatswords.
Yeah.
That's an important distinction.
They are large weapons. The weapons themselves are probably as big as we are.
2 giant plate. And then how many javelins together?
You can find 30 javelins amongst them.
Is that everything? 5 plate, 11 great axes, 2 giant great swords, 2 giant plate, 30 javelins.
Yeah, and I put the rest of the stuff in the party sheet.
Okay.
The pendant and the sandals and the riding horse and the rod.
Let's go sell some stuff.
I
Yes,
will take
indeed.
riding horse and go put it somewhere.
Yes. Give it to the children.
Did any of the villagers that came to meet us have children? I guess I would not know that.
Yeah, you wouldn't. And then I don't think any of them do.
Maybe I'll just go put it in the inn.
Okay. Does anybody need any javelins or great axes or any else of this stuff?
No.
Nope.
I think I'm good.
Okay. I guess we'll go to the Lion's Shield and see if they can offer us anything for this stuff.
Okay.
We drag it all there.
I dragged the horse to the inn.
Okay. Did you add any of those things to your personal inventory yet?
I gave myself a plate mail. Or plate armor, sorry. Yep. The rest of it I just wrote on a notepad note.
Nobody was taking any of the javelins.
Nope.
Nope.
And I'll add 2 more to that stack because I had 2 on my inventory. I'm just going to sell them, I think.
Were you going to try to sell the rod or the pendant to the lion shield?
No.
That is an interesting name for a forest.
What are we going to do with these pendants?
The ruby pendant, we need to get it identified and see if it's worth anything. Or is it? Does anybody have detect magic? Looking at you, Chasmere.
I'm looking.
So the lady at the lion shield coster is going to offer you 25% for that stuff, seeing as it's in fairly rough shape.
I do not.
Being monster used.
Does anybody else in town buy?
I mean, you could check with some of the armorers about just metal, like bulk metal, for melting down, but value-wise, it's not going to be too much different for just the metal it's made of.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. Although maybe I should go for slightly higher.
Oh my god.
Or not.
That was a 19. I saw it. It tipped over at the last second.
She says, look, I'm not sure we can even move this stuff. I'm doing you a kindness.
Okay, fair enough.
Definitely kindness.
Plate's expensive.
Yes, it is.
Jesus.
That's why he was like, hallelujah.
Yep, because affording that on my own would have taken a long time.
Or a large donation from the whole
I
party.
don't care. Yeah, I don't care if it's Warog plate. It's plate.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys are carrying a rod, a ruby pendant, and 2 pairs of giant sandals.
I asked her if she knows of anybody in town that can detect magic or identify things.
We've asked this question already.
I was gonna say
Did we?
this,
Sorry,
this
I don't.
conversation
it's the wizard.
The wizard or the apothecary?
Can the apothecary at least detect magic?
Eh. Maybe.
And how did your outcome with the apothecary go the last time? With the potion?
You got me.
I can't remember if he identified
well,
it. Or not.
they told us one's a potion of healing, and then the other one they didn't know what it was.
So he probably does not have detect magic. He probably just knows it from crafting. We could go knock on the wizard's door with a giant rod of metal.
If you get to his door.
True.
All right. Well, I guess we can just sit tight with what we got for now. We'll figure that out later.
I'm not carrying that thing.
I'd like to sell my chain, my mail armor, too.
Move it off your party sheet onto the, or off your personal sheet onto the party sheet. Excuse me.
I wonder if
She'll
your
give you-
message ever got through to...
She'll give you 40% for that because you've taken better care of it, but it's gotten pretty banged up recently.
Okay.
I wonder if your message ever got through to the giant thing guy era.
He never responded.
So that was 30 gold. I don't know if you want that personally.
Yes, please.
Okay. Just add that to your sheet and I'll take it back off the party sheet.
Okay. Done. Okay.
So, divvy up
Might
the
as well
spoils?
split the rest, yeah.
You want the money split up?
Yes,
Yep.
please.
Okay.
Thank you. Not bad.
So what are you guys doing?
What time of day is it
Okay.
again?
I mean, it was afternoon, but you guys were gonna sleep, so it could be whatever time of day you want.
Didn't she have a potion of healing at that store?
Did we not purchase it already?
We did
I
not.
thought you guys had bought one.
We passed on it. I think she wanted to sell it for 60.
Yeah, let me double check. Yeah, I think that was right.
Okay, I'll go ahead and buy that.
Okay. Just deduct 60 off your character sheet.
Is there a place in town where one can get arrows and a longsword?
She has arrows. She does not currently have a longsword.
I'll buy a quiver of 20 arrows.
Give me a minute to look at the price. Darius, did
One
you already
gold.
grab a potion of healing?
I did.
1 gold for 20 euros. According to the chart. Obviously, she's free to do whatever she wants with the price. Because she's a merchant.
Yeah, 20 arrows would be 1 gold.
That's 20 euros.
Bought 20 arrows.
Does the blacksmith have? Can we check out the blacksmith, see if he has a longsword?
You can, yeah.
Then we'll do that. Or Rourke will, anyway.
You guys know that the place off the road to the east had more weapons, and the Gelrin's place was more armor.
Ah, well, there you go.
And if you guys go and check the place on the right, she does have a longsword. It is quite a nice longsword. It's fairly ornately made. It's got a maker's stamp in it. And it is going to be $19 gold pieces.
Sold.
All right. It's stamped with the insignia that's over her shop. It's like their family crest. It's like a seal of quality, if you will.
She wouldn't happen to have another hand crossbow, would she?
No.
I need to restock my crossbow bolts anyway. Does she have that at least?
Yeah.
How many am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And I can't deduct from my treasure on my character sheet, so the 20 gold you may have to take.
You can, you just have to overwrite it. It doesn't look like you're actually clicked in it, but if you type numbers over
I
it.
see. I see.
Can I acquire half a quiver?
10.
10?
Yeah, that would be
5 silver.
5 silver.
Ah.
What? What just happened?
He just swung his longsword.
Testing it out, I see.
Indeed.
I think I shall get rid of my short bow. Would anyone like a bow?
Believe I'm good.
Short bow? No.
I'm also good.
Shop lady.
No, thank
I
you.
will sell you this short bow. Yes? Shop lady?
What?
Selling you my short bow. They are normally 25
You
gold.
taking it back to the Lion Shield Coster?
No. We are in the weapons shop. I am selling it here.
She's not interested.
Well, I see how it is then.
She's a blacksmith and you're trying to sell her a wooden bow.
Fine. I lift my tail in the air and I walk out. I'll go back to the lady at the Lion's Shield Coster and just be like, how much will you give me for this?
She'll give you 10 gold.
That's perfect. Thank you. I will get rid of it from my inventory. Why do I have 2 short bows? Oh, it weighs 2. Never mind. Okay. Meh. Go away. What? No. 0. Delete. Delete item. Thank you. Would anyone like my arrows?
I have
Sure.
plenty.
I got 50 on me. I'm good.
I have 18. You may have them.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. This backpack is not empty. What? I did not mean to duplicate this. Ah. Okay.
Go to the bathroom while you guys are figuring your stuff out.
Okay. I will go grab myself another root beer.
So, I guess if we've got our stuff together, we're going to be traveling a bit. Do we want to think about getting some steeds, some horses or something?
I
That could be a good idea.
have not seen any here.
Though I can fly.
What do you care, you silly bird?
I
You're
will
like-
inquire with the shop lady and see if there are any places that sell horses in town.
Good idea. While you do that, I will go get some milk.
AKA alcohol.
Indeed.
So you guys clearly don't remember that there were horse farms all over the place.
Yeah, there were horse farms all over the place.
We should go talk to one of them.
Do we have enough gold for enough horses?
Good question.
I think so. I don't need one. Because I'm about to cast myself a fine steed spell.
Nice.
We each got enough gold from that loot that we could afford our own horses if we wanted.
I would like a celestial warhorse, please.
Don't know about that.
No, I get one.
He gets to cast it.
It's a spell.
Oh, you lucky bastard. A warhorse is 400 gold.
Yeah.
The war horses.
Yes.
You get a riding horse.
But then we'll have to get feed, and then we'll have to take care of it when we get to the next town, and then it's going to die.
There,
You're
This
ruining all our
place-
fun, Mom.
this place is like a horse-centric town. There are all the ranches around the city are horse ranches. A lot of the establishments around here sell tack for the horses. They sell wagons. They rent wagons. So you
Yeah,
can
I mean-
pretty much find whatever you need here.
Yeah, I mean,
think-
if you guys want a wagon instead, you could just get a wagon and
A couple of horses instead of one for everybody. I'll drive.
However, when we have to eat the horses, then we'll have fewer horses to eat.
But we also have fewer horses to feed in the meantime.
That's true.
Off to the horsery.
I did not know it was customary to eat horses.
If you get too hungry.
Well, I'm looking at the items list, and I searched horse, and the very next thing above horse draft is fresh dolphin and horse broth cooked in cold sword lager.
The hell is sword logger?
That's the good stuff.
What in the actual
sword
fuck did you
lager,
just
or-
search?
Horse.
So
It might be something you don't have visibility to.
So a war horse is 400 gold pieces, An elephant, however, is only 200 gold pieces.
Buy an
I will take an
obviously we're
elephant.
getting the
Thank you very much. Right.
This place does not have elephants.
Damn.
Another special next to the fresh dolphin and horse broth cooked in cold sword lager is special fungus and horse casserole cooked in blackjack stout.
That sounds like something from Volo's. That has to be something from Volo's.
No, it's got to be something from a campaign module that he has loaded that we don't, because we have the
It's
Volo's
a-
Guide to Monsters loaded.
Yeah,
That's
it's
true.
a custom content generator.
So the other advantage to having a horse is that it can carry more stuff.
Then an
Treasure. Well, no.
Not than an elephant, but
than us
than
normally.
Just for comparison, the warhorse can carry 540 pounds. The elephant, 1,320.
Yeah, but Warhorse can charge, kick. Can...
Have you
Yeah.
not
And-
seen Lord of the
And
Rings?
elephants you can't go pick up from the local shop.
That's true. Truth.
Yeah, and
Well-
those were elephants. Those were huge.
Tender roasted centaur served with horse.
That's not right.
Whoa,
Whoa,
What?
whoa.
What?
I
That's
mean,
racist.
What just happened?
not as bad as, like,
Seasoned
that.
roasted shark served with racehorse.
it's not as
Well,
bad
sure.
as batter dipped centaur balls, but come on, really? Goodness
Our
gracious.
renowned half a roasted eagle doused in an iguana and horse puree.
WTF?
Well, good to know
Wow.
we can eat one of our team members if it comes down to
Local owl and horse broth.
Rourke will wander
Remind
about
me
the local.
to never eat at an inn ever again.
Rourke
Cold
will
steamed
wander-
horse. Cold horse and badger broth.
Rourke will wander about the local stables looking for the finest riding horse that he can spot. Specifically, one good for riding, not eating.
But the best for riding make the best for eating because all of that musculature.
I don't know about
Aged
that.
roasted satyr served with horse.
What are all these unconscious beings?
Satyrs
doing?
might have a little rippling. That might not.
Tender marbling. All right, so are you guys all looking for individual riding horses?
Yes,
I'm down
please.
for a wagon and 2 horses.
I'm okay with that.
I will go in with the monk on that one.
Yep.
Okay, so the 4 of you want a wagon with like 2 draft horses to pull it.
Correct.
Yep.
Rourke is going to look for a riding horse.
Okay, and Dan
Cool.
has his badass celestial steed, and you guys will all be jealous of him.
Yes.
I can fly. I'm jealous of no one.
You're jealous of his celestial steed.
You're jealous.
Believe, fly.
It's-
Maybe a little.
Roll a
It's-
By the
roll
way, I
a
have flying spell now, so I can fly too.
what? You can
I kid you
fly?
not. I can. It's for 60 meters, and then I fall to the
At the
ground.
I
cost
Yes,
of a
fly
spell.
further.
Yeah.
for key points. It all costs key points, but my spell list is insane. And this is only at 6th level. Burning Hands, Thunderwave, Gust of Wind, Hold Person, Shatter, Fly, Wall of Fire.
Are you a sword mage?
He's a freaking
Goodness
elemental monk. He is a firebender.
Mage.
He's a firebender.
Oh, he's an airbender. Oh,
He's a
I see.
firebender.
Firebender. I see.
I'm the Avatar.
You're the avatar. Shit.
Yeah, because I heard both gust of air and wall of fire, and now all you need is some water and some earth to round out your repertoire.
Oh, I still get. I actually get Water Whip, and because those aren't spells, they just do a thing.
You can practice that on me anytime.
Yeah.
And silence.
Dapper, everything changed when the Goblin Nation attacked.
All right, so you guys are going to be able to get a wagon with 2 draft horses for
135 gold?
150 gold, because you're going to need some horseshoes and stuff as well.
Food,
And
feed.
we also need some horse feed.
Which is what, 5 copper per
Feed
day?
is 5 copper per day, so you guys can stock up on however much of that you want.
Do we need to buy gear for our horses?
I
What
don't
gear are
know
you
if
talking about?
I don't know
Like
if they have barding.
Bit and bridles, saddlebags.
Saddlebags,
Not
yes.
not for the draft horses, because they're pulling the wagon. The wagon comes with its own tack.
Okay.
Wagon.
And
And then each of the draft horses come with their... Oh, wagon. Okay, never mind. The wagon comes with the tack. That's what the 150 is for. Okay.
yeah. So, everyone that wants to pitch in on the wagon, between you guys, you need to subtract 150 gold then.
Because there were
So
4 of
there's-
us, right?
Well,
Total.
there's 6 of us total.
6?
Yeah.
Well, no, only 4 of us are going in unless you're helping. But Rourke is
Well,
looking...
I mean, it might help carry treasure, and things like that. So I feel we should all pitch in on
Rourke
this.
is getting his own, though. His own horse.
Oh, good point.
And you
well.
have your own horse. I don't...
Okay.
I wouldn't want... How long does your magical, sparkly, celestial magic horse last?
Forever.
Then, yes. See? Why would you bother? Okay.
On his character sheet, it says summoning My Little Pony. Come on, man.
Friendship is magic?
He's a bird.
So 150 divided by 4 is math.
That's 37 and a half each. Something like that.
Yeah, 37 and a half exactly.
So 37 gold and 5 silver pieces.
Yep.
Each you 4 deduct from your character sheets.
37
Done.
gold, 5 silver. 37... 37... Yes.
So then I guess I should buy a bit and bridle.
Doesn't your
saddle.
magical horse come with all that?
Yeah, your horse will summon with that stuff.
It comes
sweet.
kitted.
If
Okay,
you wanted like
fantastic.
saddlebags, you could add that.
Saddlebags are a good idea. 4 gold piece,
You're
I
gonna-
think that's a good investment.
Okay. You're gonna have like the bit and bridle and everything. You don't have to worry about shoes or a saddle or any of that.
Okay. Barding.
If you want barding.
I was gonna say if you want to buy it, sure.
Armor for animals costs, or for horses anyway, costs 4 times what it would for a medium humanoid. For the same type. So if you wanted leather barding, it would be 4 times a set of leather armor for you. If you wanted plate barding for your horse, it would be 4 times the cost of a suit of plate mail for you.
Could we fashion the giant plate mail into plate barding?
We already sold it.
Yeah, I guess that's not much reward for a pretty big spend. Yeah, I guess I'll have to go without barding for now.
If it
I mean,
dies,
he
you
is
just
celestial, and you
resummon
can
it.
just get him back for free.
Exactly.
Something
Yeah,
comes
that's
in, so-
true. That's true.
Why protect him? All right, so did you subtract 4 and add saddlebags for yourself?
Doing it right now.
Right. You have a wagon and 2 draft horses in the party sheet. Were you guys going to stock up on feed?
Yes, please. We'll throw it in the wagon.
Buy 30 days worth.
A month's worth, you think?
5 copper times 30. 150 copper.
Which is
15 silver.
Yep.
1 gold, 5 silver.
I'll buy it.
okay. He beat me to it.
All right, that's on the party sheet. All right, Rourke.
Yep.
You're
Riding
looking
horse.
for the finest riding horse, huh?
Finest riding horse.
Huh?
Huh?
Finest of riding
Is
horses.
that what you're looking for? Okay. You find a young stallion that they have bred from good racing stock, and they would sell it to you for 200 gold pieces.
All right.
Hot
So
damn.
I'm looking for his possibly just a little less awesome step cousin.
We might be able to talk him down. I can't possibly roll another one.
You say that as if those if math works like
Says
that.
Era.
If there's any sort of connection between probability, that is not true. I do not believe string theory applies to dice. Actually, that is not true.
Especially not in a video game.
Yeah, so something maybe, that's the Ferrari. Maybe something a little bit more in the Camry
Taurus.
range.
The Camry range.
Think about the Camry.
So when you said their finest horse, you really didn't mean their finest horse.
Perhaps not.
You meant their finest standard cost horse.
Yes.
Okay.
That's awesome.
You find a decent stock. So you can get a good gelding for 75 gold pieces.
Okay.
And then if you want the saddle, the bit and bridle, the horseshoes for it, that's another 15 gold. And then if you want saddlebags, that's another 5. So 95 for the whole shebang if you want all of
Okay.
that stuff.
I will take it.
All right. And then are you going to buy a separate feed?
Yes.
That's 5 copper per day of feed.
Just throw it in the wagon.
So, yeah, you can store it in the wagon, but buy however much of that you want.
It's 5 silver pieces for every copper piece, or 10.
10 silver,
copper,
10 copper
10
per silver.
Yeah, 10
Sorry,
copper
got it.
is a silver.
10 copper per silver, 10 silver per gold.
And Electrum doesn't exist because nobody
No,
likes it.
because it's stupid.
Nobody asked for it and nobody wanted it.
What?
Electrum.
Oh, right, yeah.
Be right back.
All right. We got all the horsey stuff.
Okay.
We got all the horsey stuff? We all good?
Yep.
You should get a military saddle. Rourke. It gives you advantage to stay mounted when in combat on your horse.
That is a good point.
Back.
How much does a military saddle?
The military saddle is 20 gold.
20.
And how much was the riding saddle? 4?
10.
5? 10, so it only cost me 10 more.
Yep.
Done. Excellent. Done.
All right. So you guys were heading up north to the
To
Well,
find this
let's
find the
villain.
brigand.
So we've got two ways of thought here. We can either go east and hit those places, or we can go north, find the Weevil, take him to Mirabar, and then come back down and head east.
Well, the weasel will probably be traveling.
That's
so-
what I was afraid of. We must catch him while he is there.
I was thinking that too. That might be kind of time sensitive. Do we have a way to restrain him, like a hold person or something like that?
Doesn't the monk have hold person now? Or was that something else?
I mean, I could swap out one of my spells for it. Let me see what level that
Because we
is.
need to take him alive.
Okay, it's a level 2. I could replace like fine traps with it.
Why do you have fine traps? Do you think me a useless sack of potatoes?
I have nothing else at the
I don't know.
time to
I think a
take.
sack of potatoes is pretty useful.
Also, there's this thing called rope.
Right.
Thank you, Dapper.
Well, yeah, but we gotta figure out a way to restrain him before we tie him up.
I
It is
just-
called punch him in the
can-
face.
Can our flying cleric hold a net?
I could very easily.
Ooh. We
A weighted
distract him
net
and then
trapped
net
up
from above.
above.
Hwita!
Well, it depends. Is he going to be in the forest? Because that would obscure my aim a little bit.
I mean, we could try to grapple him, or I could try to grapple him, I guess, or the monk could try to grapple him. But,
I have hold person.
well, there you go. We'll give those. Well, if we tried several different ways and they don't work, then we can end up just grappling him. But in the meantime, we could try a hold person. We could try a net, whatever.
Who is a net? Huh. Never mind.
Who's in it?
Hey, Clarius, start running away. I'm going to practice shooting you in the leg. There you go.
I don't run.
Oh, that's right. You're in plate mail.
Well, I guess I
don't
do.
run.
I do run. I run in front of giants. That's about it.
He clanks.
Shall we
I
rest
yawn.
here for the day and then set out in the morning, or shall we head out now?
How far do we think we need to go north?
How far away, how many days away is Longsaddle by horse?
Be probably 4 days at least. Traveling at
Guess
the
I
pace of a wagon.
Buy some more rations.
I still have 10 days worth.
you guys can get whatever rations you need from the Lion Shield.
What? Oh, we could get it at the Lion's Shield. Right. Yes, yes.
How many should we have?
Long Saddle's only 4 days away.
Oh, that's it?
Yep.
You said 4 and not 40, right?
Correct, 4.
God, yes, it's not 40 days away.
It would be one uncomfortable wagon ride.
Donner party.
Not uncomfortable for me. I'm used to sleeping in the pile. I'm used to sleeping in very uncomfortable places, so say that.
All right, I'm ready to head out when everybody else is.
I am.
I am prepared.
I has a prepare.
Dave, you're good?
Hmm?
You're good to head out?
Yep. Oh, we're not staying the night to heal?
We're already healed.
No,
Are we
we're
here?
not.
I thought it was the same day.
It's still the same day from the war.
Oh.
I would like a day, actually. Can we,
It's the next day.
Okay.
You guys rested overnight.
It is now the next day. Then yes.
Yeah.
Now I'm ready to go.
Now we're ready.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys you're heading north.
Hitching up the wagon, getting all the feed.
Toss the big ass
Claudius.
giant pendant in the back.
Yes, let's hide the pendant and the staff underneath the feed. Yes. The rod thingy.
Are the giant-sized sandals in the wagon?
No, I don't know where those are, actually.
Yes, they are in the wagon.
Okay,
now.
they're in the wagon.
We have to ride with those. That would.
That
They
would
smell like
probably
cheese.
smell.
Yeah, but we can use them to make footprints.
We don't weigh enough to make giant footprints. Any apt
I think-
tracker
I
would
think
know this.
The whole
We have-
party jumping on the sandal,
we have-
moving it,
We have
jumping
4
it on it.
horses. I think we can do it.
We use the sandals to help construct the playground around the rocking horse. Where
I am-
it all got
That's good, because I was so waiting for the guards at the entrance of Long Saddle to look in the back of the wagon and see the pair of the giant sandals.
Alright, so you guys dump those at the playground?
Oh, we can make footprints with them. I think there's a reason we were meant to have them.
The reason is we killed a giant.
Maybe we can give them to our buddy.
His feet barely ever touch the fucking ground. Are you kidding me?
Fine.
Alright, they're dumped.
They are now dumped.
Okay, so you guys head out north along the. Are you sticking to the road, or are you
Yes.
traveling across the plains?
We got a wagon.
Hello.
Road. Road.
All right.
Let the innocuous monk drive the wagon and everybody else hide in the back.
Pick up a good whistling tune.
I'll ride in the front.
I'll ride in the back.
You guys have horses.
That's what they meant. They will.
Oh, okay.
Behind the
Ranger
wagon.
will ride ahead.
So the ranger's ahead on his riding horse, and then you're driving the wagon, Dave, and then Clarius is bringing up the rear on his celestial steed.
Shiny.
And then myself is in the wagon.
As am I.
Where's
Where
the
are you?
bird?
Sitting
Depending on, I'll be taking turns between flying and being in the carriage. Depending on how long I'm done.
Hey,
Carriage.
when you get a sec, I guess if we want to keep reporting to our sky giant, let him know everything went well and we kicked ass.
You
That
should
does
send
cost
him.
me a spell slot to do that.
Oh, okay.
It's not a freebie.
Do it before we turn in for the night, then maybe.
Okay. I'll send him a message and let him know. Thanks for responding. We handled it. The fire giants were causing trouble over here. Irritation in my voice. Or thoughts, I guess.
I'm sure he'll get the message. Or he's dead. Whatever.
He may have been preoccupied.
He could have at least responded. Said,
Mentally.
Maybe he
"Can't
doesn't have
come."
sending.
No, part of sending means he can respond to me in the same way I communicated to him. Get rid of the spell.
Ah.
So he was either unconscious, asleep, busy, or dead.
He didn't care.
Or he didn't care, that too.
Alright, so you guys going to ride until dusk and then camp for the night, or ride through the night, or what are you doing?
Should we try and cut the time? I do not want to push the horses too hard, but
We should rest.
okay.
We should make camp.
Okay. Let's try and get the wagon off the road a little bit before we set up camp. Where is the watch order? There it is.
Who's keeping watch and what order at night?
Rourke, you want to take first watch?
I can take first watch.
I will take second watch.
I can do third.
I can take last.
Where's the watch seat?
I'll take fifth.
We
It's
do it-
under the party
Dave, you're
sheet.
fourth.
It's under order.
Oh, gotcha.
So,
You guys camp through the first night.
rinse,
Uneventful.
repeat.
Pack up and ride until dusk again.
Yes,
Make sure we feed the horses.
Don't forget to feed yourselves.
and ourselves. Yeah.
9 days of rations left.
Alright.
Where is
So you
the...
guys make it through day 2 of the journey. And you guys make it through the next night uneventfully again.
Eats again.
We need two feed per day. We have 2 horses.
Correct.
Alright.
Yeah, don't be go putting the horses on half ration.
There is no need for that now. You have your own feed in your inventory, Rourke?
I do.
Okay, good. I was like, feed didn't get added to the wagon. What happened?
I guess
Alright,
my
so you
horse
guys-
eats sunshine and moonbeams.
Yes.
Sweet.
That's what it poops too, by the way.
No, it poops rainbows.
Yeah.
Get it right.
Rainbow
It
ice cream.
sustains itself from energy from the celestial plane. And your love and devotion.
Yes.
And your soul.
What soul?
It nibbles on your soul, though, as long as you have it out. Eventually, you'll have no soul left.
I have a really big soul, so it's
We left behind 4 big souls.
Were you talking about the giant's shoes? That was funny.
Okay, so you guys travel through day 3, but during day 3,
Uh-oh.
let's
7 days
see
of
what
rations
happens.
and 24. 24?
Damn you, random encounters!
No, I don't think this one is random. Oh my gosh, I need a new obsession.
Yeah.
Remembered.
You were handed a pretty little platinum brooch.
What?
Yes. The little thing that they gave me.
The badge?
Yeah,
With the 3 boars on it or whatever?
yeah. I has it.
That's
I am now
platinum?
obsessed with Tribor.
Oh. Well, we left it.
No, fine then. I am now obsessed with Mirabar.
Oh, okay.
Is it a dwarf city?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
So, Rourke, make me a perception check.
Do well.
Please do well.
Average.
That's just...
All right. As you are riding forward, kind of scouting the way, you are caught off guard by a dragonborn. He seems to be
Hey!
wearing kind of outdoorsman gear, leathers. He has a pack on his back. Things strapped to the side of the pack. Seems to be maybe an explorer. And he calls out to you and asks where you all are heading.
You want to handle this one, Rourke?
Sure.
Who's got sense intent or whatever it's called?
Sense motive.
I'll ride up to the front. And
We are travelers traveling along the road, sensibly to Long Saddle.
You got business in Long Saddle then?
Perhaps.
Shut up, phone.
So you know your way to Long Saddle. You ever been?
Cannot say I've ever been to Long Saddle.
Well, it's just about a day and a half off. Just keep heading north along the road.
Are there any dangers we should be aware of?
None that I've seen. You can never be too certain with these roads. Highwaymen like to frequent them during between major towns, but it's been a safe journey for me. I'm actually on my way back from the north.
Are
How
you
far
alone?
north? How far north were you?
Oh, I was at the spine of the world.
Is that near Nirabar? I'm yelling from the wagon.
Hold on, let me
It
check.
is. Mirabar is right at the foot of the spine of the world.
Forgive my companion. She's a bit excitable.
I crawl out onto the front seat with Marcus.
Hmm?
I'm sitting next to you. Hi.
Oh,
So yeah, he
welcome
would've-
to check in.
He would have traveled through Mirabar on his way down.
Are there
Is it
any
follow
dangers
along
between
with-
Long Saddle and Mirabar we should be wary of?
Um, he says that he fought off a small party of goblins between Long Saddle and Mirabar, farther north towards Mirabar.
Marcus.
What?
Is he a dragon?
Well, he's not actually.
Am I sensing any deception from him?
No.
Well, I'll offer to him that we've come by way of Tribor and we've seen no danger this far, and ask him if he's in need of any assistance, if he's doing all right.
Well, I thank you for the offer. I'm doing just fine. I'm a bit of a self-sustainer. I spend my life out here in the wilderness.
Are you a dragon? What? I've never seen someone like him.
The cat is the lead about this.
You rolled your obsession just a little bit too early.
Maybe. I'm just
He
curious.
says- Yes, I'm a dragonborn. Have you never seen our kind?
No, you're the first. How does that work exactly?
Raven.
What?
How does what work exactly? I don't
Like-
follow your meaning.
Anyway, well, I'm Clarius Penchant. Pleased to meet you, sir.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Sarvin,
Sarvin,
the king of the Frozen Far.
Sarvin, I am
A
Lork.
king.
Well met.
Aye.
Is there any news that we should know that is worth knowing along the path that you traveled?
There's murmurings. Murmurings of increased giant activity in the area.
Please be careful going to Tribor if you're headed that way.
I advised him of the what we just encountered with the war party with the two fire giants attacking Tribor.
He says he's surprised to see them so far south.
Where do they hail from? Do you know?
The fire giants?
Yeah.
Um,
Why would they be north if the north is cold? Unless there's a volcano. That would make sense. Somebody better answer my questions about Dragonborn later.
Well, you see, Raven, when a dragon and a human really love each other,
That's what I'm asking. That seems very painful for one or the other.
not any worse than cats.
Excuse me.
Why? What happened? Did
I farted.
pass wind? Okay.
It's fine.
I can't find it on this map. Let me look at a different one. I can't find that on any of the maps we have, but yes, they're from north.
Oh no. When did you leave Mirabar?
Let me see how far away. Just over a fortnight ago.
And all was well as you passed through?
Yep.
Dwarves are natural enemies of giants, I'm right then. I'm sure they're fine.
He says, yes, I believe so.
Okay, I crawl back into the wagon.
So, do elves and dwarves hate each other in every fantasy world, or is that just Lord of the Rings?
They're
Well, yeah, they don't
They're
exactly.
not usually friends, but they don't hate each other.
Okay.
It's not like hate on sight. It's more like the elves are naturally just... Well, I mean, you're a drow.
Haughty.
That's a different story.
Well,
Much,
yeah, I
much
hate
different.
everyone.
But yeah, elves and
they all hate
dwarves are
you.
like oil and
Yeah,
water.
exactly.
They just don't mix very well, even though they can do great things together, but...
You've got a very haughty, high upper crust, nature-loving species, and then you've got this industrious tear down a mountain. It's all about the industry.
I just didn't know if my character should have elevated
No,
prejudice.
you hate pretty much everybody equally.
Okay, sounds good.
You're not exactly a haughty nature lover. You're from the Underdark.
Yeah, but I'm
Yes.
still a noble, so pretty haughty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You-
drow nobles.
Oh,
Drow
Not by
nobles pretty-
species
yeah.
though.
Drow nobles pretty much hate everyone.
And
That's safe.
you would probably be
other
more at
family
home in their caves than they are.
All right. He's gonna say if there's nothing else he can help you with, he'll let you guys continue on your way.
I bid him good fortune.
Bye, dragon person.
Safe
Says-
travels, friend.
Bye, cat lady. And he will continue southbound.
We continue on, although I will be additionally wary.
You're like, man, that guy surprised me. I should pay better attention. 2.5 days of travel is making me wearing out my senses. Alright, so you guys ride through the rest of the day till dusk again and make camp?
Maybe someone else should take first watch tonight.
I got it.
Don't forget to subtract 2 more feet for the day.
All right. Nothing goes on that night. And if you guys pack up and leave the next day, continue
Minus
north along the road.
1 more day of
Um,
rations.
It's going to get dark before you reach Long Saddle. Or before you reach the place you're going.
Because you said it was about 4.5 days, right?
Yeah, I said it was about 4 or 5 days.
About how long do we have before when it gets dark to reach Long Saddle?
Like, can we see it in the distance, or is it like still another half
It's
day away?
Probably It's probably another 5 to 10 miles away.
Think we can push it? Honk.
So maybe if you guys ride
Sorry.
like a couple hours
Past dark.
past dusk,
Past
so
dusk.
it would be dark by the time you're closing on the town.
It's worth it to reach the town.
I think so.
Okay.
Do you want to trade, Marcus?
No, I got it. Excuse me.
How good is your dark vision, Rourke?
Actually, you have dark vision, don't you, Kitty?
I do.
Okay. Tosses you the reins.
Okay. I put my cloak up, my hood up, and
Half-elves do not.
hunker down. Half-elves do not have dark vision.
Don't believe that is. Yeah, I don't believe they do.
No, you do. 60 feet.
What? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, 60 feet. Yeah, that's a sheep, man.
You're the one without dark vision, Clarice. Are you going to continue riding behind us?
It's gotta
Yeah,
go.
I mean, yeah, there's a wagon, and my horse will run into it. Will not run into it, so we're good, I think.
Okay.
Doesn't his horse frickin' glow or something?
That's right.
I mean, with all the rainbows and stuff coming out, something's got to be glowing on that. Just saying.
It's not really a good image for Celestial Steed.
No? Really? All the Celestial Steed images are from freaking World of Warcraft.
Wow. Yeah.
Ah,
Yep.
feel the hate flow through me.
Oh wow. We got this. No, that is a Fey horse. Never mind.
There's like Pegasi and unicorns that are showing up.
There's a freaking lion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, that's another unicorn. Whatever.
I mean, if you want to give it wings, I'm not going to complain.
Vestigial
I
wings
don't
that make your barding cost 6 times the amount that it normally should. Done.
Yes.
No, vestigial wings that count as barding.
Oh, I see.
Well, I guess it would just be a warhorse. Yeah?
Yeah. But prettier.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be like pristine white with probably like golden mane and tail.
Why is it giving me a displacer beast when I look up warhorse? You stupid thing.
Because you could ride a displacer beast, technically.
That would be fucking amazing.
Although you might have a hard time staying on something that displaces so much.
Until it rends you with its, tentacles that sprout from its back with the sharp barbs on it.
Worth.
But until then. All right, so we're compressing on until through the dark.
All right, so you guys make it into Long Saddle.
Oh, actually, this World of Warcraft mount would work.
It's all armored up and it's too invisible.
No, not that one. This one. It is armored up, but it's the Crusader's White Warhorse from Wrath of the Lich King up in the north, where the jousting with the tournament. I put the link in my Twitch for anybody interested. I will put the link. Can I put a link in here? Will it do anything? Maybe. Maybe you can click on it. Maybe not. Whatever.
Oh yeah, I got it. Kind of, minus all the armor.
Yeah. It's white with blue eyes and golden hooves. Ish.
Yeah, it's good enough. Alright, so you guys make it into Long Saddle. It's a kind of a quiet little frontier village. There's some homes and businesses on either side of the main route going through town.
We will seek out the inn, I believe, is the best course of action in this evening.
Yes, a drink is needed.
Maybe, perhaps, when we put the horses at the stable, we check for Mr. Dwarfman?
Alright. You guys find an inn called the Gilded Horseshoe.
Fancy.
And as you guys are actually passing through the town to the inn, you see a big wanted poster up on a sign with a charcoal etching of a dwarf face with dark hair and a mad gaze. Words on the poster say, "Let justice be done. The Martian of Mirabar hereby offers 5,000 gold pieces for the capture of the brigand Orville Forkbeard, known from Luskan to Mirabar as the Weevil. Last seen around the mines of Mirabar, the Weevil is wanted for theft and murder. He is armed and dangerous. Deliver him to the Axe of Mirabar to receive payment."
He literally has the least threatening bad guy name ever.
Weevil.
Wasn't that a really weak bad guy on Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
he was the bug guy. What was the name of the place we could deliver him to for the prize, Mike?
The Axe of Mirabar. Good thing we got the
You guys
wagon.
find standard lodging rates at the inn.
What is
Shall
the
I
standard
go?
rate again?
Um,
Ah.
I'm trying to find it. Inn stay 5 silver pieces per day per person.
So stay the night, then head out in the morning after Mr. Weevil.
I'm going to eat a good meal here instead of consuming the whatchamacallit for the 4th day.
3 silver pieces for a decent meal.
Mm-hmm.
On top of the 5, correct?
Yes. That will get you breakfast in the morning too. The 3 silver pieces.
Sounds good.
And we can pay to have the horses stabled rather than use our own feed, I assume.
Yes.
For 5
Yeah, it'd
silver.
be 2 silver pieces per horse to have them stabled.
Yep. Oh,
Done.
And
Yes.
that'll include feed, so you guys don't have to feed them.
How far a trip is it from Long Saddle to Mirabar?
do we want to take turns on the sable feed for the horses you for? For the
Mirabar
draft
is
horses?
probably going to be about 6 days.
Morning, I'll refill rations as well.
We can take that gold piece from the party sheet There's 2 gold that didn't get divided, and we can use that for the draft horses for the day or 2 we're in town.
Yep.
Stable hands could probably use a nice little tip. And maybe we could tip them and ask them if they've seen a dwarf around recently.
Dan, can you unsummon and summon your mount at will, or does he have to stay summoned?
Let me look. I think I can dismiss him, but then I have to cast a spell to get it back again.
Okay, so you're going to pay to have him stabled there too?
Yes.
Alright, so 2, 4, 6, 8 silver pieces for the horses.
So we'll give them a gold. And, Clarice, why don't you, ask him about a stable hand about the dwarf, eh?
I'm
Coding.
gonna ask him. Well, I'm gonna ask him where. What was the place called?
The Axe of Mirabar?
Nope. Xantharl's Keep. Where is that?
Ah.
He will tell you that it's about a 3 days ride north on the long road.
So on the way to Mirabar.
Yes.
Nice. So that's 2 quests taken care of here. Instead of just one.
And I'd like to ask him if he knows of any wizards in town or anybody that works with magical things.
Not in town.
Of course, not in town.
There is a family of wizards west of Long Saddle. They live in Ivy Mansion. He says their family name is the Harples.
Any relation to the Harper Guild? No, sorry.
He says the Harples actually founded this town, but they're not really active in the day-to-day running of it. They're not involved in the government.
Interesting. I'm going to pass out for the night after my lovely meal.
Right.
Oh, how much silver for the room and the meal? It was a total of what, 10? I think 5 for the room and 5 for the meal.
Yeah, 5 silver pieces for the room and 3 for the meal.
I leave 2 silver on the table.
No, yeah, 3 silver pieces for the room. Yep. So what'd you say? You leave what?
2 silver on the table.
As a tip.
Yep.
Everyone bedding down?
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Let's go ahead and call it. I did want to be done fairly early tonight. So now I can prepare this next quest.
Cool.
And we shall go dwarf hunting next time.
I kind of planned on there being an encounter tonight. And there wasn't.
You couldn't catch us on the road.
Mm-mm. I think a decent portion of the encounters are non-hostile.
I think we've had 2 so far. Oh, you mean a
No, I
decent
mean-
portion of the random encounters? Okay, good. That's
Yeah.
nice. What was that Dragonborn guy's name?
Sarvin or Savin?
Sorvin.
We must remember.
Sarvin, king of the frozen far.
You're only a roll of 1 away from turning a non-hostile encounter into a hostile encounter. Keep hope.
Awesome. So, how are we splitting up rooms?
I get the Arakakra.
Of course you do. You and your saintly ways.
I could sleep on the floor, so
No, I don't want to sleep alone.
I was just saying, wherever I sleep, I can sleep on the floor.
Oh. Well, you don't need to sleep on the floor.
It's comfy. Here, I'll sleep
I
at the foot
guess.
of your bed.
Okay. I let my tail hang over the bed, and it dangles right in his face.
I occasionally swat at it.
You hear just this as it thumps against the foot of the bed.
Rourke is not picky. Now that the cat has claimed her place, he will sleep in a different bed.
Stay away from the thief.
My cat folk is a slave that's used to sleeping in a pile of people. She doesn't like to sleep alone.
Rourke, even in an inn, sleeps with a dagger under his pillow. Just
I jokingly bite your tail because you keep flicking at my face.
You feel it like tug, tug, tug. And then I just kind of like slide down off the foot of the bed and just fall on top of you.
I toss you back up onto the bed.